How's it going, my fellow Titans? Hope you all are having an amazing day today. And, sorry that this video came out a lot later than it should have, but it's just been a crazy day today. But, here's the video now of me showing you guys, the free update, or at least the free species of this update, or recent update, and, the Crocodilia Coast species pack. And as you guys can see, I'm just flipping through all the blueprints just to get them out of the way so we can focus on the species a little bit more. And ooh, zoom out on that one. In this video, I'm pretty much going to be showing you guys the 6 new species that were added into the game. And yeah, I did say 6. 3 of them are returning species, that being Elasmosaurus, Shonisaurus, and Styxosaurus. And the other 3 are the new Pseudosuchians, which I will mention their names when we get to them. But, we're going to be taking a look at the marine reptiles first, starting with Elasmosaurus, because that's the free species, and then we'll take a look at its relative Styxosaurus, and then Shonisaurus. And after we get those marine reptiles done, we will move over to the Pseudosuchians. So, with all that being said, let's get to it. Oh, and I forgot to mention, there is a new chaos mode for sandbox maps, but I'm not going to be doing that because I just don't want to. There's auto transport dead dinosaurs, which that's going to be very helpful. And you're now able to turn off the aggressive trait when you're trying to synthesize a new species of whatever. Whether it's dinosaur, pterosaur, marine life, synapsids. I'm pretty sure Dimetrodon and Lystrosaurus are synapsids or diapsids. I don't recall. No, I think they're synapsids. And Pseudosuchians. And this is something else I just now noticed. Territory expansion. I think that will actually be pretty helpful. Especially with my animals not exploring all of the or not expanding their territory all the way across their enclosure. So that is gonna, or actually that's gonna be left off for now. I'll test that out when I'm done with the video. But anyway, clear glass is, yeah, there's new clear glass you can use as a module piece if you're wanting to make your own viewing gallery. So there's that. But anyway, with all that being said, let's take a look at Elasmosaurus. And it's definitely something, alright. It's a pretty cool design, I'll give him that, but the one thing I don't like about this guy is, actually, let me... Oh, there it is. The one thing I don't like about the Elasmosaurus are those eyes. Those cloudy eyes. They are creepy. Definitely a theme park monster to scare people. John Hammond would be happy. Or John or Simon Masrani would be happy. Bigger, scarier and cooler. Actually, no, Simon Masrani would, yeah. But the only differences between male and female are just the colors or the patterns. The males got more patterns on their heads than the females. Oh, I just zoomed out so far. And the babies are actually adorable, and they don't have the cloudy eyes, nor the spikes. But I'm guessing that's just because those are display structures for the adults, and the babies will grow them out. Now, is Elasmosaurus a perfect candidate for prehistoric sanctuary? No, it is not. And the reason why I say that is because it has osteoderms and it has spikes. Something that Elasmosaurus did not have. I mean, it had a skin texture like that of a turtle, but these look like osteoderms. And elasmosaurs and a lot of other plesiosaurs do not have osteoderms. So there's that. I also want to see if I can get... And I'm probably not going to look at all these guys all that well because these two are species that's not going to be in the sanctuary, and I'll explain why in a little bit. But anyway, moving on from the free Elasmosaurus, let's now take a look at Styxosaurus, a long-necked elasmosaurine that has an even longer neck than any of its other relatives. This guy, at least the adults, luckily do not have the clouded out or cloudy eyes. They just look like they have massive pupils or just black eyes. Their teeth makes me think of a tigerfish. Actually, no. Its head makes me think of a tigerfish, just elongated. Makes me think of the tigerfish from River Monsters. Just without the fishy jaw. Now, Styxosaurus has gained their popularity because of this. The ability to have 3 different bioluminescent colors. We got blue, we got green, and we got yellow. Though, just like in Jurassic World Evolution 2, the yellow is not that, widespread around the body like the blue, let's say. And same with Elasmosaurus. Styxosaurus doesn't have any physical differences between both genders, except for the colors, and I'll actually bring it up right here. Oh, wrong thing. So these are the styles we had in Evolution 2. Pretty cool overall. Pretty much goes all the way down to the tail, minus the yellow. But for the males, it goes even further down the tail and onto the flippers. The yellow, though, it only goes up to the head now, and it looks like it kind of goes up to the back. I'm not sure. It's not that glowy as the back. Now, the blue one is definitely eye-catching for me. And I'm probably just saying that because I'm a Godzilla fan, and Godzilla got energized, and this reminds me of energized Godzilla from Godzilla Kong the New Empire. But yeah, that is pretty cool. And The babies, it depends on which one is their parents or what colors their parents have, because if you breed a pair of Styxosaurus with the bioluminescent patterns, the babies will inherit those exact colors. Like, you'll have one with green and the other with blue if you choose a parent that has blue and green bioluminescence. The same can be said about the yellow. Now, will Styxosaurus stay in the prehistoric sanctuary? The answer is no, because despite its body, or despite it looking skeletally accurate, the only inaccuracy it has... Thank you for that. The only inaccuracy is the fins on the top and bottom of the neck, at least from what I've seen, or at least from what I can see. As far as I know, Styxosaurus has not been discovered with these structures on its neck. Maybe in the future, scientists might find a Styxosaurus with impressions of these fins. We just don't know yet. We just have to wait and see. So these two elasmosaurians are not going to be part of the prehistoric sanctuary, unfortunately. But these guys are. These next four. So up next, we have the largest ichthyosaur ever discovered. Excuse me, I had lunch a few minutes ago. But anyway, the largest ichthyosaur ever discovered in North America, or anywhere else in the world for that matter, Shonisaurus. And when I say big, I mean whale size. Probably humpback whale size, I'm not sure. I haven't done that much research on how big these things are. But they are whale size, and they pretty much act like whales too. Which is awesome. The only physical changes with these guys, of course, are the patterns. The males' patterns extends a lot farther than the females. It's more noticeable around his head. Or actually, yeah, it's more noticeable on his head and the back of his shoulders, where all that black is. But yeah, it's safe to say that when it comes to marine life, whether it's marine reptiles or prehistoric fish, there's not going to be that much physical changes when it comes to sexual dimorphism, other than the colors and other than the patterns, sorry. The babies are little submarines. They are adorable. And, yeah, like I said, Shonisaurus is going to be a new addition to the prehistoric sanctuary. Oh, and this guy, oh my lord, that looks weirdly terrifying looking at a Shoni straight on. But yeah, Shonisaurus gets a spot in the prehistoric sanctuary for two reasons. The first and main reason is because it pretty much looks like a Shonisaurus. Now, I know that older reconstructions of Shonisaurus had a dorsal fin, a lot like its smaller relative Ichthyosaurus. But it's possible that it didn't have one, or at least I'm not sure if it was actually fossilized. Or Honestly, I just don't know if we have any evidence of a dorsal fin on Shonisaurus, but it pretty much captures the animal pretty much perfectly. It's got the body, it's got the shape, it's got the whale size, social animation. Oh, yep. It's like a baby whale circling around its parent. That's adorable. The tail fluke looks like a mosasaur, but I'm pretty sure that's spot on. From what I've seen of skeletal reconstructions of these massive reptiles. But the second reason is that this guy, other than two of the three new Pseudosuchians, is another addition to my roster of Triassic creatures. Because as y'all know, I have Coelophysis, which was the only Triassic creature in the sanctuary. It's still the only Triassic dinosaur in the sanctuary, but with this creature pack, it gives us three Triassic species. One coming back from Evolution 2, and two of them that are completely new to us. So yeah, Shonisaurus makes a grand welcome into our roster of marine life. But now, my words couldn't come out for a moment. But anyway, on to the Pseudosuchians. We're going to start from right to left, Triassic into the Cretaceous. Now let's start off with Desmatosuchus. And yeah, these guys are adorable, and this is the male, and one thing that's really eye-catching about these guys is that the sexual dimorphism is reversed. The males got the shorter shoulder spikes, while the females have the larger ones. Pretty interesting overall. And these guys were, like I said, from the Triassic period, and they actually lived alongside Coelophysis. And we actually seen that in when dinosaurs roamed America. That was actually my introduction to Desmatosuchus, or Desmatosuchus, whichever way y'all want to pronounce it. The colors are pretty eye-catching, especially on their extremely armored back. The babies are even more adorable. The way they just waddle around. That one's just hiding in some grass. They're following their father. Now, comparing this guy with another armored dinosaur that I have in the sanctuary, Minmi, I think this guy is actually smaller than Minmi. I know Kentrosaurus is another armored dinosaur I have in the sanctuary, but that one is bigger than both this guy and Minmi. Did we just miss a social animation? I think we have. Oh well. Now, do these guys cut out for being accurate enough to join the sanctuary? I think so, yeah. Now, when I first heard that Desmatosuchus was going to be added into the game, I was worried that they were going to make it look like a movie monster, but they pretty much captured the body pretty well, especially when it comes to scientific accuracy. And I've seen paleo art and skeletal reconstructions of these guys, and they pretty much look spot on to what we know about these little armored crocs. And yeah, these guys are crocs. Or distant relatives of crocs and alligators. The noises that they make is adorable in a funny way. I love the brown colors on this little girl. I wonder, are the spikes different? Or are they just the same size on... No, they're the same size on the juveniles. This guy's got some tango colors. Have y'all seen that Lego Jurassic World movie with, when Owen called that super color Pteranodon out of nowhere to help Simon, named Tango? These colors kind of remind me of Tango, specifically the red and green. We're gonna get social animation out of these guys. Is it between the two ladies? Yep. I will actually focus on the alpha female. These colors look good. I like these colors. Oh, yep, here we go. Shoulder bump. I like that. Now, when I was researching on what kind of environment Desmatasuchus lived in, it gave me conifer forest, but also dry desert-like terrain, and also some swampy areas as well. So I combined all three, and I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. And of course, since these guys are pretty peaceful overall, guests can come into the enclosure and get a good look at the these little armored crocodilians up close, because these Pseudosuchians mainly just care about relaxing and all that. Now, moving on from a I wouldn't say Desmatasuchus is harmless. It could most likely cause some damage, especially with those shoulder spikes. But leaving the herbivorous crocodilian behind, we're going to be taking a look at some killer crocs. And they are all in their swampy area. One moment. I'm sorry, you crocs, but I have to do this so my viewers can see you guys. Up next, we have Postasuchus, which, for a lot of you guys, y'all's introduction to this animal would have been Walking with Dinosaurs. In the very first episode, New Blood, I think it was called? Or New Dynasty, I forgot which. I've seen Walking with Dinosaurs a lot as a kid, but it's been so long. Their sexual dimorphism is pretty obvious overall. The male's got spikier osteoderms on the back of his head, on his back, and almost at the base of the tail. And here's how the female's osteoderms look. Not as spiky as the male. And as you guys can see, oh wait, y'all can't see from over there. As you guys can see with this beautiful lady right here, and her kid, these guys are not quadrupedal like the Walking with Dinosaurs depiction. They are actually said to be bipedal. And they have lips. I love seeing some form of crocodilian or pseudosuchian, crocodilomorph, whatever, with lips. And, yeah, overall, it's pretty cool looking. It looks like a dinosaur if you didn't know what this thing was, you guys would definitely think it's a dinosaur without realizing that it's actually a crocodilomorph or a Rauisuchian, which is a Pseudosuchian family. The babies are pretty much smaller copies of their parents, but they are adorable. Their running is pretty adorable too. Now it's time for witnessing the Postosuchus hunt down a goat. Okay. Pretty typical way of killing the goat. You grab him by the butt and shake him around. And I think the goat's head was being bashed around as well. Either way, that's cool. Now, does Postosuchus cut out for being a good addition to the sanctuary? I definitely think so. So, yeah. The reason why is because this depiction pretty much captures the real animal. It's got the right amount of toes, the right amount of fingers, it's bipedal, its hands are facing the correct way, the skull looks right, and it has that added flair of lips, which I don't even know if we have evidence of lips on Postosuchus specifically, but I like that. Like Irritator, it makes the animal more realistic, especially since this guy is going to be spending more time on land than in the water, like its larger cousin, which we'll be taking a look at here in a minute. But yeah, leaving the Triassic animals behind, we're now moving a couple millions of years into the Cretaceous, where we have one of the largest crocodilians ever discovered, Deinosuchus. And I must say, this guy is phenomenal. The sexual dimorphism on these guys is that those osteoderm, like scutes, are bigger on the males than they are on the females. And more pointed, like backwards facing teeth almost. They swim beautifully. They're fish eaters mostly, but they also need a carnivore feeder because they don't want to just eat fish. Like what Big Mama's doing right now. The babies, they are just as adorable, and they kind of look like modern alligators when you look at them from afar. Or more like crocodiles, since they got a V-shaped snout. They kind of look like modern crocs, just mutated, I think. But yeah, they are pretty gorgeous, pretty adorable too with the babies. These two look like they've been tanning for hours on end. But in their defense, it's because of their mother. This is how they drink. The whole having the gaping mouth open, they just do that to drink. And now we're taking a look at the Deinosuchus kill animation, which is based off a prehistoric park. Oh! Yeah, that's my new favorite kill animation, by far. Now, does this depiction of Deinosuchus cut out for being a accurate enough depiction for the sanctuary? I definitely think so. Oh, I love that snap of the jaws. That is cool. I definitely think Deinosuchus is a good addition to the sanctuary. It's pretty much spot on to the real animal. And this one's hiding, so we'll just stick with the mother. Now, as I'm doing the outro, and don't mind the unhappy children, it's just territory thing. Oh. I actually want to get this for a thumbnail. There we go. Now, as I'm doing the outro, or as I'm going to do the outro, I'll bring up the information on these guys. Thank you all for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did and want to see more Jurassic World Evolution 3 videos, leave a like and a comment down below and let me know. And don't forget to check out my other videos on Jurassic World Evolution 3. And you guys, let me know in the comments down below which one of these Pseudosuchians you like the most. If it's... Yeah, let me know if you guys like the terrible crocodile, Deinosuchus, the crocodile from Postosuchus, or... I just had the name meaning for Desmatosuchus up. Or if y'all like the Link crocodile, Desmatosuchus, more. And might as well do it for the marine reptiles that came in. And you guys let me know which one of these three marine reptiles that that was released into the game today, you guys like the most. You guys already know my favorite is Shonisaurus. But yeah, with all that being said, thank you all for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, turn on that post notification bell so you all know when I upload. And yeah, when I when I get this video done, and when y'all actually see a updated prehistoric sanctuary with the 4 new species, you guys will know that me and my friend Tiger worked together on figuring out what colors to give these guys. But anyway, like I said, thank you all for watching, and let me know what you guys think of the Crocodilia Coast. And see y'all next time.